Hi, I'm Dave, and this video is hopefully going to show you a little bit how to play floors on guitar. The version where there's Jack and Lucy Rose. Like on a few of the other tutorials, I think there's a few little bits that missed out, like the ending and stuff. So hopefully I've got that, and we'll see. First of all, you're going to want a capo on the first fret. Then we're going to want to start on the 7th fret, which is relative to the capo, so it's actually 8th, but I'll just say 7. Put your little finger on the 2nd string, 7th fret. Your next finger goes 2 above that, middle finger goes on the next string, and your first finger on the top string, and you want to play, if I turn my amp on, you want to play 5 and then 4 and 2 at the same time. And then 6, 3, 4, 2. So it sounds a bit like this. I play all the 3 top bass strings with my thumb. But yeah, I think that helps the song flow, but whatever you feel easiest with. And you play that twice for every verse. And then you take your top 2 fingers off and you move them 2 frets down on the top 2 strings. That's what Jack does. I find that really hard. It's just a bit of a strain, and I can't really be bothered, so I use my thumb instead of my middle finger. But whatever's good for you, because I have a Telecaster, I can do that. So because the neck's quite thin, but some acoustic guitars are different. So whatever's good for you, and that's the same picking pattern, and you play that once for every verse. And then you get your first finger and you put it on the 6th string, 3rd fret, and you play 4 and then 3 and 2 at the same time, and then 6, 2, 3, 2, and you play that 3 times for every verse. So. And then you just go straight back up to the 7th fret and carry on where you left off. And that's the verse. The verse is the same as the intro, except in the intro you just play it tight, play it twice without singing. And then you go on to the chorus. The chorus is when you're down here, playing this. And the second time you pluck the 2nd and 3rd strings, you play straight after 6, 3, 4, 2. Sorry, but when you play 6, 3, 4, 2, you want to have your middle finger and your index finger on the 5th string, 3rd fret, and your index finger goes on the 4th fret, 4th string. Getting a bit confused. So it sounds like this. And you play that like twice as fast as you were playing the rest of the song. So it's like, and you play that 5 times, and then you go down to the 5th fret with your thumb, so it sounds like, you play that twice, then you go back up 1 string to the 6th fret with your thumb, and you play that 8 times, and then you go back to the 5th string, play that twice, whilst you're singing Focus on, and then you go back to the 6th fret 4 times, and then once you're there, you want to take your first finger off and you play the same picking pattern but with the top string open, and then 2nd fret 5th string, and you take your middle finger off and then play the 6th string open again, and then the 5th string. So it sounds like this. And then your middle finger goes down on the 3rd fret, 5th string. And your first finger goes back down on the 6th string after that. And after you've played that, you take these 2 fingers off, your middle and your index finger, and you play 6 and then 4 and 2 at the same time. And then you go 6, 2, 4, 2, and you do that again, and then the third time you do it, you go. You play that bit twice, and then you play 6, 3, and then you move your finger down to the second fret and play 6, 3. And you play the top string open, and really quickly you bring your fingers back down here to the 7th fret, or up here to the 7th fret, and you play 4 and 2 at the same time, and you carry on from there. Like that. It took me a while to get like from down here this little bit to up here like quickly enough, but I got there in the end, sort of. There's another little thing you can do, which Jack does, and he plays. He does this little thing halfway through the verse. Yeah, you can see that good. Cool, so that's it. And the way he ends the song is on the second chorus. When he's doing this, he doesn't go to the open string and play it like that way. He moves his index finger down to the 3rd fret, 2nd string, and his little finger goes there on the 4th fret, 4th string. His first finger goes on the 4th string, 2nd fret, and his middle finger is off at the moment, but it would go on the 6th string, 3rd fret, and he plays 6 open, and then 4 and 2, and then 6, 3, 4, 2, then he puts his middle finger down on the 5th string, 2nd fret, that's the one, and he plays 5, and then 4 and 2 at the same time, and then 5, 3, 4, 2, and he moves that up, slides it up one, so it's on the 3rd fret, and he does the same thing, then he moves it up one fret. But actually the way he plays it, if you look really closely at the video, he, instead of moving his middle finger down to the 2nd fret, 5th string, the first time he does this, he uses his first finger, because it's on the same string as this, so this finger isn't being used anyway. It could be away and it wouldn't make any difference. It would only be heard if you lift your little finger up. So he can use his first finger on the 5th string, 2nd fret. So in fact, it could just be like, if I can get this right. And that last little bit after he goes, after he's played it again, he goes 5th string, 2nd fret, and then he goes up to the 3rd fret, 5th string, and then this finger goes back down to the same string as the little finger's on, and the middle finger goes up to the top string, and he plays the same thing with 6, and then 4 and 2, then 6, 3, 4, 2, and then he plays it with his little finger off. So this is where your first finger comes in, and when he plays the B string, he takes his index finger off, so it's sorry, it sounds like that, and then he puts it back down really quickly again, takes his first finger off, plays the same thing, and then he puts his first finger down, and you can just play the top few strings. What he does is he does that. It sort of sounds a bit different too. Up to you, whatever you find easiest. And that's it. So yeah, experiments. There's loads of different ways. Sorry. Oh God. God. There's loads of different ways to play this, little variations. So, yeah. I hope that helps. Thanks. And if you liked this, like the video. I think it's down here. If it's not, then bye.